Hey y'all. Had to get me a little something to, wake me up and get my morning started, y'all. And time just kind of slid on by me right. It did. Good morning again. Grand Rising again. I hope you all are having a very good wake up, everybody. Time to teach a new day. What we have to say. Okay, so I got 2 songs. I got Wake Up Everybody. It's time to teach a new day. Like somebody might be in the military or somebody's waking somebody up. Somebody maybe have school. Somebody been woke up. It's time for a new day. Yeah, you might be starting your day off different. Something is going on. I got the second video I got coming behind this one. Hey, Cam. I heard you say good morning, then some won't let me see it. Okay. Well, thank you, baby, for your presence. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Oh, shit. All right, so this morning we have, oh, shit, in reverse. We got the cycle stops with you. It says, you are the one your ancestors prayed for. The pain ends in your hands. Choose differently now. Okay, so, yep, and it goes with release the root and the cycle stops with you. So there is something that is going on that you are the main person that has been waited on to be born, be brought here. You are the person that has to stop the generational curses, all of this, because it's in the reverse. So somebody was before you that was supposed to stop it. Now it's you. Maybe it was a family member that was before you that was supposed to do this, and maybe they didn't get a chance to live it out. Maybe they didn't get a chance to sow the seeds. Maybe they didn't get a chance to do what it was or find out, because, whoever that was, you're the last gene. I'm going to take it, the last root of this. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to find out what this is and who or where this is. Alright, so I'm going to jump into it because this is in the reverse. So there is a bunch of things that's popping off. Okay. So we're going to go and knock this into the way. My next reading is a court case reading. There is something going on that something's going on. There was a shooting in the last read, and it popped up in that read earlier. So I'm going to get into that reading, but we're going to find the spirit had me to spirit. There's something going on. You feel it. Someone else feels it, but you are the person before is the root of this situation. Hey, Bobby. Okay. And excuse me. God is putting an enlightening on this. So apparently, whatever this was, there was somebody before you that was supposed to handle this, so that whatever this next read that I have coming up, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright? So this is where you have to stop the situation. Okay? This is where you Stop the cycle of all these generational curses, all these people that have threw shit down the line, because it says you fully can't heal the situation. What you're afraid to name. It says trace the pain to the root of the problem. Okay? And then it will gently pull it loose from your field. So whatever it is, or whoever you are in the root of this, you see what I'm saying? Like, this could be a mama, this could be an auntie, this could have been a cousin, this could have been a great grandmama. This is an ancestor that there's a particular deceased family member. Could have been this person could have been alive, and they couldn't, the scenario didn't fall fully, they didn't do what they were supposed to do because it's in the reverse. So whoever this is, they just kept that shit going. They just kept the cycle going. Now it's up to you to fix it. You see what I'm saying? So whoever was the root of the situation was the problem, because they didn't cease it. They continued to let it go. Happen. Now you're here, and the cycle has to stop with you. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna go and knock this out and see what we got. Spirit, please give me a message for this reading. There's what's going on with this cycle ending. What is the cycle ending? Okay, so okay. So whoever this person was, they were not ready for more. They couldn't handle it. Whatever this is, they didn't grow fast enough, or they didn't get what they were needing. Okay, you came in and you have faith. Your humanity is keeping it. Your humanity and your I can't never say that damn word. Benevolence. Okay. All right. So it says, stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light. Okay. So you have been seeing the light. You have been opening up your heart. But somewhere along the way at the beginning, you had on a mask. So now that you're being more assertive to a situation, and whoever this person is that was before you that was not ready did not choose the right path. So they did not go the correct way. You see what I'm saying? In order to fix it. But Archangel Michael stepped into the situation, because at this point you're born. And then you started getting more information as you got older, as you started growing, as you matured, as things started to pop off, okay? You started to believe in different things. You started to see things go in a different angle, a different way. You see what I'm saying? And again, as you have gotten older now, Archangel Michael is here again, still guiding you your way. But then you were just starting. Now you are the person that has to stop the roots of the problem. You see what I'm saying? So now you're being still continues to being guided, but now you're being redirected. Okay? See, you had a spouse or a lover or whoever was supposed to come in and assist you with this. So you were going through some type of relationship with a lover, that you and them were supposed to be in a team to work on this, but that person didn't do too well. So now this person is recognizing who you are, where you are. Thank you, Cam. Where you are in this in your life. You see what I'm saying? Now they recognizing where you were, where you are, how you've been, what happened in your life that they want to reconciliate. But now you don't want to reconciliate. Now you don't want to reconsider the situation. See what I'm saying? But see, it was all up to you in the beginning for you to fix this situation with them. But they never did it. They never voiced their word to you. No one ever told you what your voice, your word, and the voice, your truth is in the reverse. So somebody didn't ever tell you some shit so that you can work it out. Now Either you're married to this person, or you and this person, or you personally have some type of legal shit going on where you had to compromise with this relationship, compromise with yourself. You're having to compromise with this court case that is going on. There is a court case with compromise here, and balance. You had to balance out a lot because no one heard your truth. You see what I'm saying? So now you are taking control, which had you thinking I fucked up a little bit. Now you are starting to take control of your life, the way things are going with your thoughts. Okay, now you're getting the key to your thoughts, the creativity, the reality, your faith. You're staying focused. You're trying to work out a very true and grateful outcome to a situation. You see what I'm saying? So now you have to make a very, very strong decision between your spirituality and love. So some people are not able to deal with the fact that you are choosing to prioritize yourself in this situation. They're not okay with that. Some are not okay with you accepting the divine guidance that's being guided to you to go another way. They're not okay with you you're going toward what God is telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's not okay with you following your faith over love. You feel me? So someone is coming in to help you balance out love and your spirituality, but right now you have taken control of that part of your life. You are now stepping into that priority and saying, you know what, I can do what I can do. You see what I'm saying? You are now compromising, getting balance and structure again in your life. All three ways you're getting the key to do this. So now that back then your voice wasn't heard, it's being heard now. You see what I'm saying? You're being heard now. That's the whole thing. See, some people are not okay with listening because they think that you got some mental shit going on, or they think that you're doing some other shit that's not right, when in reality you are the light to others. You're just shining. You're the beacon. And some people are not okay with you being that beacon. You see what I'm saying? Some people are not okay with you being the beacon, the light, the one who opens up and guide people. Yeah, you weren't a person that didn't nobody listen to you at first. You've been talking, but now you have a very powerful message that you have to share among the world. And God is telling you to take your light and shine it so that others can learn from what you went through. You see what I'm saying? Even though, let me put this out there, even though whatever's for whoever, that's what's going to get. Whatever's for you, no matter who you are, whatever's for you is for you. Even if someone tells you about their situation, that situation may not roll out the same as you gave it. It may not go out for them that same type of way. So each situation is really different. You feel me? To each person. So now you have to take some type of action. Okay? You have been either taking action or you're being told to take action to close these cycles, because they're running amok. And you kind of trying to figure out why the fuck is everything keep happening. Spirit says within a few weeks. You got 2 ways, 3. You can either take action within a few. But you can take action within a few weeks. Hold on. They didn't want you to take that action. They don't want you to do it. They don't want you to do it. That card went down now in the reverse, just real quick. But you're being told to take action within a few weeks, or within a few weeks, you will take action. You see what I'm saying? So either you're taking action now for the next few weeks, or within the next few weeks, you're going to take action. Don't matter how it goes, because a lot of people are not safe. They're not protected. This is why you have been stepping into Have a good day, love, and may bless. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Yeah. So now you're going, because they're not getting new opportunities to come back. So let's go on and see what we got, because the message for today is in the near future. I didn't know if that was it. Yeah. In the near future. Now is not the right time. Something is supposed to go on. Hey, Sophia, something is supposed to go on. But it's not the right time. That's why it says within a few weeks. Oh, this one says within a few weeks, it will not be the right time to do it in a few weeks. So apparently, you need to take action now, so it will be there in the next few weeks. Oh, wow. Okay. That's why I said you will not. It says no. 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 So you will not have the opportunity. This person, whoever they are, these people will not have the opportunity in the near future because they are not protected. They are not protected now. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. But here we go. See, it wasn't the right time. That's why it's in the reverse. Back then wasn't the right time. Yeah. See? Back then, that's what it said. You weren't able to take action then. Back then, it was not the right time to take action. And you got both of them right here. So in the near future will not be the right time to take action. For you in the near future, you have to take the right steps. So you need to do what you got to do now. So in the near future, you're going to fix this, because it says that you have to choose differently. And it's funny, that's what I said on the next video too. Alright, so your first two messages go here. No, it's not the right time. It wasn't the right time for these people, for you to do it, because you weren't here. For some of y'all, you weren't here. You weren't born yet. And that's why it wasn't done the right way. Again, you weren't born yet. This is what it looked like. Or maybe someone hadn't taught you, or you maybe didn't know. According to what we just went through here, you didn't know. Okay, so let's jump on into this. Let's go and jump into this vertical. Let's get into it, y'all, because it is what it is. Spirit is going to send you some helpful people. Okay? You're going to get some helpful people. Alright, let's see what we got going on, y'all. These are the next readings. That card keep trying to come. It says unlock the patterns, Virgo. It's in there. But we're going to talk about it. Hold tight. Okay. Trying to make sure both messages are seen. Apparently they are very... Ooh, there's an Aquarius gonna make a backwards flip for you. Somebody's flipping over you, Virgo. Flipping over you. That's my aqua. Okay. So you got somebody flipping over you. Alright, let's see what we got. Spirit guides, ancestors, please allow me to channel these messages to Virgo. Please allow me to give accurate correction of the reading. Please give me the notation and the song that I need to hear. All right, Virgo, we got somebody want to stay together. I don't know who that is, but I keep getting, let's stay together. Loving you whether good or bad. Some of y'all had a relationship with somebody and they have matured some. So before we go through that, I've been told to pull a prayer. We're going to do a prayer. So God will lead this reading. Because I feel like some of y'all done did some stuff in a couple of days. Somebody done did some extra unnecessary stuff. Didn't know to do some unnecessary stuff, but you know. Spirit, what's this message for this reading? It says okay, Virgo, this is it. And it's on Virgo. It's right there. On Virgo. So it says, I can do anything. I can do everything through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. And you got to have that faith, Virgo. Philip. Hold on a second, y'all. Says we cannot always trace God's hand, but we can always trust God's heart. Charles Surgeon. So God is looking out for you. Amen. 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 God is looking out for you in an essence, and it's telling you to keep your faith, stay prayed up, continuous to know, even though it looks one way, that is God has the last word. Whatever this is, I know you feel it. Whatever it is that this person is trying to send you, give you. Hey, Kylie. Whatever God is trying to tell you, give you, feel, see, just keep your faith. That's what that is telling you. So apparently somewhere along the way, you were going to stop something. You were the last... You were supposed to, something was supposed to stop previously. But you had to release something to get something. And somebody did not release it in time. So whoever's the root of whatever this is, it wasn't the right time. Okay. It wasn't the right time. Something is not the right time. wasn't the right time and still isn't the right time. Something you need to get to the root of. Oh, it's coming at me too. But you couldn't do it. You weren't born yet. You weren't born. So somebody before you was supposed to fix this. Somebody before you, and they didn't fix it because it's in the reverse. Now you have to close some type of cycle. Something stops with you. You may have chose a different area, or something you chose that was very, very different. And now your ancestors, your guides, God is showing you that the pain ends in your hands. Something you gotta fix, you putting it back. You see how the little thing is broke? Something, yeah. Your ancestors are guided. You're being guided a lot. But you gotta do it now. You can't do it later. This is not the near future. It's not gonna work for you. It's not. It's not working for whoever this was. They couldn't fix it, but maybe they passed away before time. Yeah. That's what I'm getting with that. There's a cycle that you have to stop. Some of y'all have a generation after you, but some of y'all don't. Some of y'all do not have children. Some of y'all have kids, and those kids may not be able to stop it. It has to be stopped now. Maybe they're not old enough. Maybe they're not seeing things in that light. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe it was something they were supposed to help you do then, and they fucked it up. So I'm sorry. Somebody fucked it up. Somebody messed it up. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Okay. Spirit, give me the messages for this reading, please. 1, 2. All right, you got dealing with something with an Aries. Okay, you're dealing with something with a Libra. Okay, so you're dealing with something with a Leo. Connected to an Aries. And a Taurus. Spirit is guiding somebody to do something. They being fucking hard-headed. It says, see your value, make the way. Yeah, somebody does not. Hold tight. Somebody see the way. Somebody think that the way that they're going is the right way. They're not going the right way. They were going somewhere at first. Somebody was going the right way at first. And now they're not. Yeah. Somebody is working. Somebody's working harder, not smarter. Somebody's working for pennies on the dollar. Somebody's not working at all. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it's a successful ending if they stop the cycle. There's a repeated cycle that's just kind of going and going, and it's been going and going and going. It's been going. Yeah, see, you were holding somebody up. You were holding somebody up, and you stopped. Or you were holding somebody up and you stopped. Now that person wants a second chance. And y'all are on 2 different wavelengths now. So you're not, let me see. Hold on. Makeup jar. Okay. Hold on. Somebody's always in jam. And we got, damn. Okay, hold on. We got white, jam, and makeup. Okay. Hold on. All right. So we got inner beauty, not seeing how beautiful life is. Just look at the gray. Beautiful days will return soon. Short-lived depression. Somebody putting a whole bunch of makeup on their face. Somebody don't see their inner beauty. Somebody is more. Hold tight. Strawberry. Stressed. Oh, stressed in life, caution, new start, change that. Oh, somebody changed directions. Somebody feeling stuck in a situation. Situation will not work out in the future as planned. See? Somebody put on a fuck. Somebody went back. A Virgo went back. You weren't supposed to go back. You went back. You didn't see your inner beauty. Virgo, you didn't see your inner beauty on something. Somebody went back. Because they thought the days was going to be beautiful. The days are going to return, but it's short-lived depression. So something is sad. You're sad about something. You didn't see this inner beauty with yourself. You tried to do a new beginning because you were stressed out. You've been cautioned to not do that. It's telling you to start a new life. But instead, someone has changed positions. Now you feel stuck in this situation. Or you always feel stuck in this situation. In a situation that was not going to work. So it's not in the future. Whatever this relationship was, somebody tried to fix the past. And it says out in the near future as planned, this situation was not going to work. The relationship was jam is like stuck, right? Hey Lisa. You're welcome. It says look at the positive of the jam. It's a sticky situation. Somebody tried to fix some shit that was broke. It was not good. You tried to fix it and you don't go back. You tried to go back and you tried to put the makeup on it. You tried to make up. You tried to make up this situation. Oh, yeah, okay. Now, the situation, you need to start you got to start all the way over. Yeah, come here. Hold on one second. My bad, y'all. Okay, so it's saying that you need to get a fresh mindset. You were playful. You took a leap towards somebody. You took a leap. Somebody worked on your innocence. Something about a childhood. I need to find out what this is. Yeah, this person that this ex. The situation could have been like something dealing with the law, or this is an unbalanced, toxic ass situation. Yeah, whatever this was, whoever this was, you was holding this person up, and now that's not what's happening. This connection, you feel the connection that's distant. You thought that this was somebody who made it seem like y'all were gonna get back together, and you were seeing this shit. You wasn't seeing the realness in yourself. You were trying to. They really didn't want a second chance, but they did. This was a deja vu type shit. They were thinking, they knew you were the wish fulfillment, but you and them is on two different levels. Yeah, your mindset was different, but you took a leap because you thought it was gonna be different, but you didn't have your mind. You were flexible. Yeah, you could have been dealing with this Aries or this Aquarius. Maybe one of these is a moon sign, or you're the Aquarius moon sign and they're the Aries, or Aries is in this chart. Somebody's a both, or you could be dealing with this Aries period, or you were in your Emperor energy and you took a leap, which was very childish. You thought this was going somewhere when you didn't pay attention that you tried to make a new beginning between this person. Maybe this Aries wants a new beginning with you. Maybe you want a new beginning with this Aries. But it's innocent. Yeah, Spirit is telling you this. Don't. Spirit is telling you to be cautious, because innocent and caution is right here. Spirit is telling you to be cautious. This shit gonna stress you out. You need to start over again. Start over again. Start over again. Got to be more careful. Whoever this person is, you and this person are on two different mindsets. It's not gonna work. Whatever this was, baby. Let me tell you what? Hey, Veronica. Whew. Hold on. Yep. Nope. Let me see what's going on. And it says you have to stop the cycle, but you didn't. It's not going to the near future. It was not. That's why you are stopping it. It's not going to be this. Okay, so some of y'all didn't hear me. Some of y'all don't be hearing me when I be explaining this 8 and 9 and 10. Okay? 8 is when the karma started, where you was going to break up regardless of how it was. If it was going to be strong, it was going to be strong. If you and the person was going to be through death do us part, then it was going to be through death do us part. Okay? in the event that the person left or you left, then that meant that the relationship from that period to this period, which is the year of the 9, that was going to go away. That relationship was not standing the test of time. It was not strong enough. Okay, you and that person had been together for whatever time, and the root of the problem was you were not supposed to be there at a certain time. This is why it says in the near future is in the reverse. It was time for you to stop. This person is actually the one who's going to stop this whatever it is. If you go back, it's going to break. It's not going to work. No, it says it right here. This person does not really want a second chance. They don't. Because you can't hold them up. They can't hold you up. I'm sorry. Yeah, they can't hold you up. So no, they're not going to try it again because y'all on 2 different wavelengths, man. Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so Spirit, tell me what's... Well, yeah, see, it says... Oh, Lord. It says, see your value. Make the most of the day. Successful end. Profitable beginning. Yeah. So, Virgo, you see your worth. You do. You're trying to make the most of something and trying to have a successful day. But it's like you're working hard at something that wasn't. You feel me? Yeah. Some of y'all are working hard at something. So what I have got is that traveling. Okay, we got journey, change, move. And what is being said here, this is the year of the 9. So this is this year. This is what we're doing now. So a lot of y'all relationship that went from January through December of last year has rolled on over from the 8 to the 9. So whatever it is, you're going to go through a breakup. That breakup may say you can go back, or it may say no. Somebody left. And if you're the person that left, okay, or if they left, you got to wait till the number 10 kicks in. They're not wanting to start over. You may be wanting to start over. And if you do, it's going to be a whole havoc. It's going to be a tired moment in the process, because that person, you may have learned your worth, but you still may need work on. You still may be going through a healing process. So you left. You left. Spirit guided you away. Yeah. You was to go on a new direction. You was supposed to change up. You changed up. Yeah. And see, you didn't expect. Yeah. See, what this Emperor in the reverse did, this Queen of Wands or Queen of Wands or King of Wands did, you didn't expect this person. You didn't expect to leave this person. So a lot of y'all that's in this relationship, you didn't expect to go. You weren't expected to be the one. You the one had this innocence about yourself. And yeah, now you're on a different journey, baby. You're on a different journey. But the problem is that journey is fucking with you. Why? Because that person is putting you in poverty. Yeah. See, this person watched you go through this. They watching you go through this. They seeing it. Yeah. Yeah. Some of y'all, you don't have any money right now. Yeah, that's why I saw it said no job. Some of y'all not working. Yeah. 72 is 9. 73 is 10. Yeah, but you weren't gonna. Somebody don't want me to tell that message. They didn't want me to put that up though. Yeah. You're not gonna get this message. You blocked. This person is blocked from finding out things. And you are blocked from finding out things from this person. Yeah, somebody needs to go. Somebody ain't been to the doctor. Somebody needs to go to the doctor. Yeah. This Leo needs to go get a checkup. That person needs to go get a checkup. Just a well check. Yeah, this person may be sick. You may be sick, Virgo. You need to eat different, choose better, eat wisely. There's a change that's coming, baby. I can see it. You feel it. They feel it too. There's somebody who did some shit. And the thing about it is, we got bold. Spirit is saying you need to recharge. Refill your spirit. Your spiritual energy is low. You need to take a spiritual bath. Like all your basic necessities are met, but it's like you moved and it's like you moved and you don't have a job. Somebody moved and they got laid off. Or yeah, somebody's not getting a check from a boss. Somebody's not looking at the bigger end of this. Whatever this is, somebody's not looking at the bigger end of this picture. No, somebody keeps trying to go backwards. And whatever they did, whatever backwards is, because this is why everything is in the reverse. Somebody's trying to go backwards and fix something. They're trying to put some type of restoration. Somebody's trying to give a relationship CPR. They're trying to give it a checkup, and it's not needing one. It's over with. It's over. Yeah, this is in despair. Somebody's just not okay because they're going backwards. God already knew what you were gonna do. God already knew, and they were the root of your problem. But you tried to go back and fix the cycle to a problem. Spirit says, no, you're not. No, you're not. Spirit says, no. Don't go back trying to fix some shit because you don't know what's going on. You're not going to be expecting the shit you finna see because you weren't expected to lose your income. Now, their income and the fucked up. Let me see something. I think it's this. Hold on. Yeah, see? Yeah. You just need to rest. Now you pondering and thinking. You sad. You looking back on the shit that you did. You reminiscing. Which is why you're sitting in your stubbornness. This is why you're sitting in your stubbornness. Because you mentally didn't think this through. No. And see, they come back, they sound good, they make promises. Like this fair wheel, it says what goes up must come down. Bad will pass, good will come, repeating cycles, getting higher view. You needed to look at this, you needed to step back. Because at one time you was high with this person, you was up there. But the moment you didn't have or don't have, you had to come on down off that high. Somebody was on the ego and thought they did the shit, but they didn't know that when they went backwards, the bad was going to come. Yeah. You got to watch your heart. If you releasing somebody, release. Whoever this is, baby, they needed to be released and you didn't release them. You didn't release them. Spirit told you that. Spirit said you're going to have some highs and lows. You see what I'm saying? Yes, I know. Trust me, I got one of them too, baby. Yeah. And see, now you might be sitting thinking like, damn, I got everything I need, but I need some money. It's like some money ain't coming in. You had some thoughts of this person, whoever this person was. This person had that you thought that y'all was gonna make up. The Scorpio energy, you thought you was gonna fix this ending with this lover that did not know. You had done left this person too long. This person had too much space and air. This person was already in a sticky situation. That's why they couldn't come back to you. This person's already stressed up, stressed out. They got shit going on. But this person was more good when you left because that made you good. But the problem is, damn, man, you felt lonely. That's the song I kept getting. I just didn't see that pop out, so I didn't hear. I hear, I'm getting lonely. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Yeah. You may be dealing with a fire sign. A fire sign, a Capricorn. Yeah. Virgo. This might be a Leo Virgo. You could be a Leo Virgo. You could be a Virgo with Leo in the chart. Or this could be a Leo with Virgo in the chart. You could be a Capricorn with Virgo in the chart. You could also be a Cancer or a Virgo with Cancer in the chart. Or vice versa. Okay, but this is telling me that you went backwards. You went to your past and you thought it was going to work. With this Capricorn energy, you went back there, thought this shit was going to work. That didn't work. Now you're sitting in despair because you got to think about what you did. And you don't know which way to go. You still got the necessities that you need, but you realizing that the second chance was not for you. You was in nostalgia. It's okay. It's okay. But that's because you had to see that shit. You had to see it. You had to see that this relationship, when it had its highs and lows, you didn't understand it. Spirit was telling you that that relationship at that time was not for you. Now you are concerned on what the fuck to do about this lover. So you got two different people. One that has some type, you got a legal situation with, and one that you kind of just like, that's in devil energy, that wants to fuck. Just like fucking. Or full of fuckery. I know it's not. I'm looking at it. It's okay that it happened, though. It's okay, because it's okay. You just gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. Because it's got too many. What happened, Spirit? What is Virgo concerned about with this lover? What happened? What happened? What is this? What is the concern? What is the concern? This person was immature as fuck. What happened? God, D-word. A lot must have happened. Yeah, a lot must have happened. I ain't get them all at one time. Hold on. Spirit, tell me what happened with this. What happened with this lover and Virgo? Oh. Okay, so this person let you down? 7. This person's fucking with your stability? Is it mental, physical? You didn't listen to your intuition. You did not. This person was you act like you you didn't like this person's children. Okay. You wasn't okay. You was concerned something about the people's kids. Had an ulterior motive. The children had an ulterior motive towards you. What? Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. What's the facade that the children had with the person? What's this facade? Oh. So you got a message that told you something about this relationship with this person. And you took a leap with this Aquarius. Yeah, you took a leap. And the children, you took a leap because you was concerned. Okay. And it says someone may be hiding. So this is a child on here. Someone was not real. This was fake. Someone lured. Wait a minute. What is jealousy in the reverse? What is jealousy in the reverse? Wait a minute. Somebody lured. Oh, is somebody hope? Oh. So you got a message that somebody wants some booty. Well, sexual. Somebody wanted to have sex. You took a gamble and went here with this lover. When this person is really jealous, this is what's causing the problem in the relationship. So you didn't have some money right here. You didn't have no money right here, but you had your basic needs. You had a home, food, you had clothes and shit like that. But you didn't have what this person was looking for. Oh. Oh. Yeah, just Spirit is talking to you. Yeah, this person was hot and cold. This situation was hot and cold. Oh, Lord. You felt the pull from this person and you believed it because it says emotional instability. The relationship gave you pulls and twists and turns. So this person made you feel like y'all was, this person was passionate about the situation, but really cold. So they were jealous because you was with somebody else. At least they thought. Or was this you jealous because this person was with somebody else? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, did somebody get into it? What? Really? Somebody got into it? Somebody got into it. Somebody with Scorpio was crying and oh, so you left again. Got to be more careful. There's some things that inside of me that I need to tell you that I'm afraid to show you. You got into it with somebody, Virgo? You got into it with somebody? In the past. Last year, because this is 8. So you got into it with somebody. And you fucked around and saw something about somebody else that they didn't show you, but you saw it. Which gave you emotional pain. And this person, emotional pain. So now you're going on a different horizon just to, and you're blocked. You blocked this person. I got it. This person had no protection. Okay, this person did not learn. Maybe you did not learn from what you left for. Somebody didn't learn the lesson. It did not. No. Somebody can't run. It's time to stop running. Somebody didn't learn the lesson. They ran to this person. If you ran back to this person when they were blocked, you had no protection. You learned the lesson. You didn't learn the lesson. Sound good. Spirit, what is gem in the reverse? Yeah, somebody don't have the strength. Somebody didn't have the strength. Somebody didn't have the strength. Nope. Somebody didn't keep somebody blocked. Somebody didn't have the strength to keep this person blocked. Yeah, Trust is in the reverse. Truth, there's no protection. There's no real connection right here. Yeah, now it's some type of legal situation. Oh, Lord. It's some shit. Okay. We got treasure. You may be getting some money. Okay, so what I'm seeing is if you didn't learn a lesson, you're still going to get rewarded for something that you did learn from last year, but it's not going to be a lot. Mm-mm. With legal, yeah, no. Either there's a legal situation going on, or how much ever you put into, you fucked it up. I'm gonna be honest. Just somebody fucked it up, cause it's like you got a reward coming. Let me see, shit, cause it look like you got two lovers. One you gonna get some shit from. One you not. One because you tried to go back and fix something with one person, but another person you had something going on with that really wasn't going to work. That person had learned their lesson. That person, yeah, no. Mm-mm. So you got a Capricorn, Aquarius, and a Pisces, a Cancer, Leo, another Virgo, or this is you, and a Gemini, another Gemini. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so what I got is this person wanted to have fun with you, and that's all. That's all. They wanted to, this person, yeah, but see, the legal situation is they can't, they can't drop in. They can't come through. They can't drop in. No, 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 no. Fuck. Damn. Hold on. Yeah, see, you were trying to control a situation you had no business putting yourself into. That's why it's called a sticky situation. Damn, Virgo! Somebody gave you the idea that it was going to be okay. You could be 48, 49. Somebody could be 30. Damn, baby, you didn't think about this at all. 32. This is a 22 is a master number, which is 4. This relationship is not protected. Whoever this is, no. Not mingle. Lovers don't have to be lovers, Julia. Lovers can be friends. They can be families. They can be lovers. They can be jobs. These are whoever you spend a lot of time with somewhat is considered to be like a lover. Like your kids go to school all day and they with their teachers. So their teachers would know a little bit more about them on certain levels of learning than you would. And somebody's not learning a lesson. But that's just an example. If you go to work all day and you're not with your spouse, you know this person at your job routine more than you know about your at home spouse. So a lover is not just a lover. A lover can be your children, they can be your other parts of your family, they can be your siblings, they can be your parents, they can be a job, they can be a friend or an associate. Yeah. But whatever the situation ship that you have with this particular situation, somebody tried to make up. You might have tried to go back to a job. You might have tried to call somebody to find out something. But it's because I see the calls, I see the find out, and I also see it's not getting you anywhere. Yeah, somebody tried to call about some money. Yeah. This is crazy. This is a lot of, I forgot. It's a mixed up energy because a lot of y'all have a lot of people in your energy liking you, loving you, dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can call it that, baby. It's okay. I didn't say nobody was doing drugs, though. I didn't say nobody was drinking. I said jam. That's what the card says. So if that does not resonate with you, don't pick it up. It says it right there. Somebody tried to make up with somebody and the shit didn't go well. It didn't go well at all. So whether you was calling to check on somebody by the accident, and if you weren't talking to that person, or if that person is blocked from talking to you, that means that that's what you were doing. Oh, you got blocked. Damn. My bad. But damn. Yeah, no. Let me see some. Spirit, tell me what's the good part about this. There's a bunch of different feelings in this reading. A hell of a lot. Woo. Spirit, what's the good part about the relationship? What's the positive aspect of it? Okay. There's a new perspective. Good. Okay. You realize, I got it. You realize that this situation is not good. Okay. That's good. That's real positive. You realize that you needed to keep this person blocked. Okay. That's good. All right. This means that you don't have the strength, or that person don't have the pull. Because this says strength and endurance, treatment. What is that? Training. So this means that the person is not equipped to hold to this is a machine. So this machine holds, no, somebody can't hold you up. No. And you're finding out, because the person says right here, there is something inside of me that I'm afraid to show you. So somebody's afraid to let you not, somebody was afraid for you to know they couldn't take care of you. Or you couldn't take care. This ain't gonna work. Shit. That's just point blank. Yeah. This ain't gonna work. This person and you are not going to work. I don't know if this is the same person from right here, because we have two, but this person is a devil energy. This person is a Capricorn. Or this person could be in Capricorn energy. You're trying to control right here. Yeah. You were trying to control the situation and the situation went left. Okay, so that is why you was over here with the pondering and the sadness and looking, you're reminiscing and thinking about that shit. Now you're sitting here and your stubborn's probably saying, I shouldn't have did that shit. I fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. So while you was trying to make it up, Spirit said, it may look great, because that's what it says under all this makeup. It says it may look great for the moment. Beautiful days are ahead. You have to return soon back to yourself. Short-lived depression. So it means that it's going to hit you that whatever you chose to take this leap and drop in on, it was not a good drop in on. You see what I'm saying? You didn't need to drop in on. Get you a damn, I can't, a little tablecloth, and it'll show you, cause that's get you a little tablecloth and it'll show you deck. Hey Empress, thank you, baby. Yeah, just this wasn't gonna work, and let me say something to y'all. Whether you collective, whether you Virgo, I know that sometimes you comfortable with a person that you're comfortable with. But I knew at the beginning of this reading, it was something that said it was not the right time for you to be with whoever you were with. Whoever you were with. And the problem is you hadn't got to the root of your situation, and they hadn't got to the root of their situation. But whatever this was in your family gene, is you see, you were not born yet. So you couldn't fix it, y'all. Shit gonna happen. You're gonna have double standards with these people. But see, you see it going there? And this, I know you probably, I don't know if you can, but you can't. But it has a lot of roots And it could be in your veins. That's why you feel it. But the roots right here, baby, this wasn't for you. It was not the right time for you to see. But you had to go through it. You know how people, like I said, like people tell you, oh, don't do this and don't do that. But unfortunately, we do shit because we're told, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't go do that. This is what happened to me and blah, 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 blah. And sometimes when people tell you what happened to them, granted, I got it when people say, oh, but just because that happened to you, that don't mean it's not going to happen to me. Yes, the fuck it does. It means it's going to come back around in some type of way, and it's going to say, you can't control this. But because because we so fucking, as it, what the card say? What they call? Where is that? Wait, that card, Madam, that is. Because we're so, it says we be sitting in our stubbornness, okay? And we reminisce, and we end up being sad about the situation. And when we go being sad, we overthink. And we go to looking back at shit and be like, you know what? Maybe I could have, and it's no bullshit because I was like that this morning. Before I had that dream, I had went to sleep earlier, so I was so very exhausted for some damn reason. And I remember the little thing I sent out to those of y'all who I communicate with regularly. I'm not, baby. I'm not. I haven't read, I know that's probably you texting, but I'm not mad. Yeah. I was thinking, and I woke up at, I think it was at 12 or 1 o'clock last night. And the first thing I thought about the whole scenario with my son, his girlfriend, or the girl, my baby daddy, my friend. And it was like, well, damn, maybe I could have did something different. Maybe I should go back. And Spirit was like, no, you should not. No, you should not. You should allow your time with those people. Don't go making and trying to fix some shit that was meant to be broken. And we all try to fix it, men, because that's just us as a Virgo. We think we can go back because these bitches be having hot and cold feelings and emotions, and then when we feel it, we think that that's, I understand, I had to learn that we think that that's them. Sometimes that is them pulling on us and letting us think that they want us, and in reality, God has blocked these people from us. He's blocked them. He's took them away and gave us a new perspective. We be getting rewarded, you know, and it seems good, but at the end of the day, they never learned about you the way you learned about them. And sometimes when we learn what we learn about them, we say, okay, we beat ourselves up. We beat ourselves up about this situation, about these people, because we constantly not learning that we have to go ahead and live our life. It seems like sometimes we just miss them a lot more because they're where we're comfortable at. We see things in them. We saw things in them. We grew with them, you know. And when we go to being alone, them thoughts, them feelings, them emotions, they come roaring back. And then you start being concerned. And then it's like, oh shit, they don't be wanting to come to you. You be wanting to go to them. Why? Because you feel like you the fixer. Remember, that's what that card said right there. Right there. Hold on. I'm finna, yeah, right there. Wait. We the fixer. Hold on. Wait. Damn it, where'd it go? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tearing it up. It ain't right there. It's right here. My bad. It's right here. Yeah. Hold on. I had to put it back. That's why we keep getting this card. That's why we keep getting this card, yeah, and this card, and this card, and this card. Now I got the understanding of it, okay? Now I got it. Now what it is that we want to become the fixer, the rescuer, okay? You see what I'm saying? You hear music, you hear songs, you start seeing shadows of this person, glimpses of this person. People look like this person. The alphabet they name start with, their birthday, goddamn, the time I always saying 11:11 or 10:10 or 12:12, 12:02, 12:01. You see what I'm saying? You start seeing all the synchronicities like it's giving you signs that you cannot control. That's the problem. So now that you are sitting here uncontrolled, you probably don't have enough money coming in or no money coming in, and you sitting there again concerned and thinking like, what the fuck? So now you're in your feelings when you think that this person has done what they do. They gave you this bullshit ass promise, and all of a sudden you get a message that's like, come on baby, or we need to talk, or let me just go off of the message. You just start looking and reminiscing in the text messages. And you start asking yourself, I wonder, is this shit true? But when you go and you talk and you've been seeing your value, you know, you see your worth, and you see yourself prospering and you see yourself going, but see at a certain point, some in your life you want to be held up. And unfortunately, if you decide to return, you're not going to be held up. That person can't do it. They can't hold their own stuff up. They couldn't hold you up when y'all was together. That's the whole thing. They scared of this second chance, but you want it. You want it. Because you love that person. Love don't have the thing. But see, Spirit is telling you all the time that this is a sticky situation. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit is saying, when I sent you on your way, even if God sent this person on their way, it was Spirit coming towards you saying, you gotta go. You gotta go. So now you can't travel toward that person at that time. Spirit says, no, I'm gonna block this person from you because that person acts so childish and immature. You see what I'm saying? So now at this point, this lover that you want to go see and talk to, now they're going through the emotional pain. Now you feel this person crying. Now you feel this person emotional. Now you feel this person sad. Now this person's going through them same highs and lows that you went through. Now maybe this person's going through a bad period in their life. Now all of a sudden this person has repeating cycles in their life. Now since they have done it, remember this person is your twin flame. So now, while they're going through those type of situations, unfortunately, because you're mad, you have wished that this person goes through this. Why ain't this person going through this? Why is that person not going through this? In reality, that person's up because you're down. And now when you're down, that person's going to be up. So that person can be getting money in, doing all types of shit that look good. See, they got to show you that it look good, baby. The facade is a motherfucker. It's telling you right here. The facade is so for real. They don't give a fuck about them children. They coming in to do a little ass kissing. This person don't care nothing about nothing. Because all they want is your ideas, your creativity, your thoughts. And see, you done bailed out and got the fuck on. You don't got that. You don't got hell on. So now they're not protected because they're constantly trying to take from you. And you're steady giving them more than what they're taking. So Spirit can't stop them when you're giving it to them. So you're giving them the protection. Spirit ain't got to. Spirit ain't got to. So now they want to act like they love you and they care. And yeah, come on, baby, we going to work this out. They don't have the energy or the time. They lied to you to get you to do what they wanted you to do. Now they gonna tell you they got some shit they don't want to tell you because they can't hold you up. They can't hold themselves up. This person's a 1-inch mitch from being in poverty themselves. Yeah. See, they got people watching you go into poverty while they watching them, while they are going into poverty. Somebody living with somebody, somebody's already in poverty, but they're praying and hoping, wishing on your shit. And I know you feel it, but you feel like it's love. Yeah. See, this person stay fucking jealous of you because you so strong and you always make sure you keep your basic fucking needs. If you don't keep nothing else, you keep your basic needs. You're always ending up giving yourself an energetic bath, a spiritual bath, a spiritual talk, even though you might sometimes mentally, that's why this card is out here, mentally you may self-sabotage yourself sometimes. We all do. It ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's a way of learning to stop degrading, manipulating yourself for a motherfucker who could give rocks to your ass. This person don't give no fuck about you. They give a fuck about what you can give to them. You can't give. This person probably selling ass. They out selling their ass, having fun, doing the do. And they jealous because that's not something you do. That's not something you want to do. You see what I'm saying? You ain't that motherfucking person. That's why you wasn't getting no messages. Spirit said no, that message wasn't for you. Spirit said they didn't need to tell you shit because you know what they was doing. But they didn't expect you to find out. They didn't expect you to find out. So this is why y'all wasn't going to work out, because you're on 2 different levels. Confirmation number 1 and baby confirmation number 2. You see what I'm saying? So stop sitting over there abusing your motherfucking self and beating on yourself because you made a decision. It's okay. The choice you made is a bite in the ass. Okay, you done bit your ass. Okay. It's okay. Stop overthinking the situation. Stop. You're not a bad person. Things are going on. Things are happening in your life for a reason. But you have to understand that overthinking situation, abusing yourself. Hell, that person's abusing you. They okay with abusing you. Why you okay with them okay with abusing you? Why? Because you wanted to start a new relationship. You were stressed out. Spirit was warning you. You did a change in the direction. Now you feel stuck in this situation because out in the future has plans. And that person is not in those plans. It says, look at the positive side of jam. It's a sticky situation. And you got to change your direction. You want something, which means you delayed, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. See, this person was the reason you grew. You had no more reasons to go there. You had no more reasons to shine. There, you were done. You grew, you blossomed, you watched things happen, you took on the things that happened. You thought this person was a union. No, baby, you and God was a union. This is the union between you and God. You were supposed to be happy. You know, you were going to meet somebody else. But somebody else, see, the problem was, and I just saw it. I never saw this on this card before. This is flowers. You gave yourself your own flowers. Somebody else gave you some flowers, but you met an unprotected person. Because you were protecting them. You met an unprotected person. That's what this card is right here. This person was unprotected. You met an unprotected person that was already in a sticky situation. Okay? Some of y'all was already in a sticky situation with an unprotected ass person. But some of y'all had a fling, because that's what this is too. Somebody had a one night stand, somebody had a fling, somebody was in a relationship with somebody who was with somebody and they supposed to not did that shit. So now everything is starting to come to the forefront. Now everybody's overthinking situations. They trying to figure out if I need to go to the doctor. Is a bitch pregnant? Did this bitch have something? I don't fucking know. Now you're abusing yourself. No. You don't need to abuse yourself. You needed to think about the situation. But you didn't. It's okay. Because what you thought you were doing was okay. You are allowed to make fucked up choices. You're allowed to make fucked up decisions. You're allowed to do that because you went through your new growth. And a lot of y'all that I sent the thing through, it told you that that was one of your tests that you were going to either pass or fail. Because you and that person, that's why it's called double standards. You were that person was on your bridge. That person had burned a bridge. Hey, the ones that you had already crossed. So this person was constantly burning bridges with people that they were sexually active with. Giving out, giving out, giving out, giving out, giving out. Okay? So now, this person's fucking anything in the relationship. Anything. This person don't know what the fuck they got. They just fucking. They just doing they do. They don't care. Now, again, this Leo, this Cancer, you, this Gemini, all y'all thinking. Like, overthinking. You're overthinking the situation. It's okay. It's okay. You see what I'm saying? So now, you're a little codependent. You became a little clingy. You were needy. You wanted to be rescued. You wanted to help somebody. You wanted someone to help you that you helped. That's why it says helper, help. Help and helper. Okay? So you was trying to be the fixer. You see what I'm saying? So now, that person was chasing. That person was running and you were chasing. So now that person seriously, they on substance. Somebody smoking marijuana, somebody smoking crack, somebody smoking all type of shit. They have severe addictions. And you do too. You could have been addicted to this person. You could have been addicted trying to control this situation. You could have been like, well, shit, I got it. No, you don't. You didn't think this through. You thought this person, you were thinking with your head, but this person was thinking with money. And when you got there and you didn't have any, now this person sitting in this motherfucking bathroom thinking like, oh, yeah, no. This person says clearly, I don't need to go back there because this is where the thoughts was rushing. Clearly, this person couldn't be receptive to you. They could not be that. This person didn't even want to communicate with you clearly about they couldn't be that for you. So what has happened is that you were the one that's got the rainy, saved for the rainy day. And you took your ass over there, or you dropped in, as they say, whatever this was, a drop in or take your ass over there, or they came to you. No matter how it was, the rainy day took place. This person hid what they was doing from you. Okay? The element was that it was a rainy day. Yeah. You was protecting yourself because you was either in your car. You had a coat on because this is a raincoat. You had a coat on. For some of y'all, just meant you wore a condom with the person. But because the coat is in the middle, the bitch bust. So now you can't feel this person's energy because it's all cloaked and shit, and you cloaking yours, so you ain't gonna be able to feel theirs if yours is too cloaked. Yeah, so now that the covering, everything's been covered up, now you're curious to know what was the outcome when the condom bust. Did this person go to the doctor? The condom pop. You're curious to know if this relationship's gonna go anywhere because it was a cold, rainy night in Georgia. What? That's a song. May not be where you were. Just telling you to go to the doctor because you slept with a motherfucker that was a player. Yeah. Spirit said you should have been. Spirit said you should beware of this showboat. This person is a show off. Slick trickster, slick talker. Everything's good. This person was tempting you. Clearly you was thinking, no, but you got a one night stand. It sound good, look good. This is that type of person. Didn't say you had a one night stand. You see what I'm saying? But this is that person. That person, they didn't give a fuck. They was going, now you're thinking because you was with a bitch that didn't have her shit together. You, even if a prostitute, a lot of women who do escorting have their shit together. They don't say that prostitution is fucked up. Shit, in Vegas, it's a job. Some people like having sex. Some people like getting their sexual, peak on. That's a job. Escorting is a job. That don't mean you always having sex though. When a man and a woman is together, or even if a woman and a woman is together, and a woman knows that a woman like women, or men like men, it don't matter. Most people just think people off automatically fucking. When you don't have to be having sex to be around somebody who's very much more sexually active than you. That doesn't mean you being dick down or they getting the cooch. So, now, and I said that because they go to LGBT thing, and this, whoever this woman is, somebody's having a whole relationship with a baby daddy, and she tangled up with her baby daddy, but she want to go over here and be with this woman, but she don't want to be with the woman because it's the three of them. She's a bisexual woman, not telling the other person that she's doing one night stands. Like she's not even telling this man. Because the bitch is needy. She's needy. She needs you to fix it. She know you clingy. If she ain't knowing you clingy, she trying to get clingy because she codependent. So, hey, this situation is blown fragile. So fragile is going to make you feel like, damn, I'm on my P's and Q's. I'm on my P's and Q's. It's a pretty situation. It's just tangled up. And you could be tangled up in a situation that you feel like you just can't overcome. And a lot of people feel that way. So now you got a bitch that's got animosity at you, and you trying to play both sides of the field, which is trying to, maybe this is your baby mama, baby daddy, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. You just trying to get in where you fit in and stop the animosity. I got it. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes that ain't the way it's going to go. Sometimes everybody don't see that being the way to go. So, let's see what your outcome going to be. Spirit, what is this outcome for this situation? These situations. Somebody in their feelings. Virgo, it says pot. The card came on Virgo right there. Pot. It says sweet reward. See? Treating yourself, something desirable, recreational, giving into temptation. Virgo, you gave into temptation. You thought it was going to be something sweet. Okay? And it was okay. It was something you desired, something you wanted to do. But unfortunately, it became no. And you was trying to be appeased to this person that had animosity against you. So this situation kind of made you a little clingy, a little needy. You wanted to be rescued me. Yeah, see? It just went right there. Right there. This is what this whole story right there told you. And now you worried. Don't worry. What? So don't worry. The temptation causes you to worry. That message said that clearly right there. So what should Virgo do, Spirit? What should Virgo and the collective do about this situation? You had that red card. I'm going to go back and get it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Spirit off the chain. You had got this pink card. I see Spirit gave me some card right here. And he pulled, Spirit pulled the card out. So when the card fell, I got it. Okay. Spirit says it's okay. Okay? It says someone's trust in you is starting to waver. Don't think because you made an error you ain't gonna be forgiven. Okay? Because sometimes people think when they fuck up they're not gonna be forgiven, but you are. It's okay, because you're finna take another leap. You're finna take another leap. And that's where you're going to find you're going to become your authentic self. Someone has been putting you where you always got to appease both sides. Someone has always been putting you in this side where you got to be, you got to be on both sides. No, Virgo, you don't got to be that way, baby. You ain't got to be appeasing to this motherfucker with having animosity against you. Fuck that person. That bitch got double standards. One minute she want to be with your folks, and another minute she don't. She just wants you to kiss her ass. You ain't in the ass kissing business. Listen, it's okay. You doubted yourself. Now bring yourself back to realization. Spirit says bees. It says you're a hard-working person and you're full of growth. Fertilization means growth. You're full of growth. You got a life that's going on, and you gonna find your little other bee. You see what I'm saying? You gonna find your other bee. You are the flower. Don't sit here and take your flower and de-water yourself. No, you gonna sting that bitch. It said you got a hellified sting. And you're life-sustaining. Don't worry about that. You got a sweet situation going on. You may not see it that way because you have a certain growth and you're seeking respect. It's provided. You're a growth provider who's seeking respected fearlessness, which means don't be sitting there all nervous and tensed up and, oh, well, I'm doing this and I can't believe that. No, it's okay. You're a flower. Sometimes you're going to go down. You're going to wither down. But you're going to find the right part of you that's going to keep you up. It's okay. It's really okay. The pink one says, even though it's in the reverse, pink says, conversation. This is between you and this person. That's why it's in the reverse. It says conversation you had with this person. Saving pennies, healthy choices, intelligence. Don't run away from your. So basically, whoever this person is, you gave conversation to this person. Okay? You was trying to save your money or save your ends and eyes. But 3 things I need y'all to remember. When you ever want to know if you got a fucking friend, lose your job, lose your home, lose your car, go in the hospital, go to jail. That's when you will find your friend, your lover, your partner, your buddy, whoever the fuck got your back. When you ain't got nowhere to stay, that bitch got your back. That nigga gonna have your back. You ain't got to be in a relationship with him because that's called a fucking friend. You in the hospital, same thing. Somebody, even if they don't come and see you, they on the phone with you every day, making sure you got them okay. You feel me? 3, if you go to jail, at least let the motherfucker be putting money on your books if they can't get you out. You understand what I'm saying? You should be able to call and say, yo, event is good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a person just need to hear someone on the other side of that motherfucking phone making them steps when they can't. Friend. friend is a loyal person, regardless if you sexing with them, if you ain't got no money with them, if you just hello, how you doing? Look out for me. That is your fucking friend. So, listen. And it's okay. It's okay that you fucked up. You supposed to. Don't you won't learn how not to fuck up. See, this is where you will gain that honor and that respect to yourself. Because you will accept that you made the fuck up. If you don't, listen. If you don't establish your fuck up, no one else is. Nobody else is. So, you hear you out. You may be 25, 52, 32, 42. You hear you out. Bring me a drink. Bring me a drink. Yeah, you know that stuff is in the store. Don't bring me a soda. Bring me a vitamin water, please. Thank you. My bad, y'all. But just remember, save your pennies. That's what it says. Save your pennies. This person wasn't saving shit for you. This person had put in a goddamn get gone jar. That's what they had. That's what saving pennies and your spending and your moderation of how you doing some shit. This pig is in the reverse. This person had they put down, I'm telling you what I'm getting. Whoever this is, they put down how long they were going to be with you. So they had pennies, coins in a jar. So when you left, this is what they were supposed to be giving to you. But they gave it to their goddamn self. You see what I'm saying? So don't never think a motherfucker ain't getting off on you when they getting off on you, even with they self. Spirit's telling you, respect yourself. You 52, you 42, you 48, you 38, you 44, you sick. Damn, you could be a Cancer. Your birthday could be 7/9. You could be a Virgo, September Virgo, 7/9/7. You know what I'm saying? Shit, this animosity, this person here is going through a fucking tower moment. 97 to 16. That person going through a tower moment because you're willing to work it out. Because you are willing to work it out. Don't let a motherfucker pull you to the side. No, fuck that. No. Yeah, see, the love spell didn't work. They put it on you. They did. But you were so hard working and doing you didn't even see it. You didn't see it. So now that the shit is exposed, that person can't fuck with you because it was exposed. Right there. I know you see it. Right there. So now you are getting back into your boom, boom. That shit breaking. Boom, boom. I'm doing me. I can do me. I need to love myself more. I need to treat myself better. I have the desires for myself. See, that person may put that lust on you, and when you got your ass over there or start talking back to them or dealing with them, now they don't want to fuck with you because the spell don't work. The spell is on them. So they loving themselves. That's what spell, when it goes back to them, after it comes from you, the spell work goes on them, so it puts them into loving their self more. For those of y'all that didn't know, that's what a return to sender is. You sent the bullshit back. So this when you get over there and that person, you think of that person supposed to be loving you. As soon as you get back, the damn spell work, it returns. So they sitting there all go googly eyes at you, and that's how you know they don't want to fuck with you. Because at the beginning, the spell didn't work for them, for you. It worked for them to love them. So yeah, now they don't got none of this going on. They don't. And they sitting here fucked up because now they can't get the nice man or the nice woman that they wanted. No, because they want to know now, can we work it out? No. No, now that your motherfucking spell on went bad, you is finding out why the person why you love them. No. No. I tried. I tried. Remember that. You tried. You came in bearing gifts. Even if you didn't have physical gifts. You bear love, you bear honesty, you bear hope. You gave them a lot. And that bitch still had her motherfucking lip poked out. Because she couldn't give you conversation. She didn't have none to give. Listen. Long story short. Spend your time wisely. Moderate your money. I'll give them, you got $5. Moderate it. If you hungry, go spend $1.50. Get you some peanut butter and jelly and some fucking bread. Moderize it. Get you some water. Get you some noodles. Have some change. It's just you. If it's just you. But you know, moderate it. Don't be a people pleaser. Because people is not going to please you. So now it says I couldn't give my love to you because my cup is empty. This person's cup was empty. They can't give you something they don't have. And here you go. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm Virgo. Da-da-da-da-da. Going through. Trying to make sure everything is good. Da-da-da-da-da. Virgo. And you get your ass over there in this goddamn community. And you get an unsuspected shock. Yeah. You weren't ready. Whatever the fuck you went over there to get. That shit said, yeah. No. Yeah. Yes, they are, baby. You right about that, Paula. And I'm learning that because I'm having to change how I eat. And when I tell you, that shit that opening up my eyes to a whole different way to eat and to spend. Yeah. So you got over here and you shattered. And it says, I've been down in my dreams. See, this person is not ready for what you had them going through. This person could be 39. You could be 39. Baby, this person was not ready for the 100. And you was the 100. So don't sit there and put yourself in the midst of being fucked up when you just rolled yourself out of the dirt. I keep telling y'all, this is a fucking a beaver. You're a beaver. I say it to you for those of y'all who don't hear me say this. An Aquarius is the beaver. You are to protect your energy, your peace of mind. That's what he do. He's like a beaver. He's always on guard, protecting himself. This time you let your guard down and you thought going over there was going to be okay. And you got yourself hooked up with some dirt. That's what you did. It's okay. You're a workaholic. Yes, you are. You need to come up for air. God gonna make you come up for air. If you don't give yourself some of the elements that you have hid, like example, you earth. If you're not out there dealing with the earth or getting some sunshine or fuck away with that air or getting you some heat, that's a hidden element. One of your elements is not being paid attention to. Digging. You know the beavers dig. You need to dig. You need to get with the dirt. You need to get with nature. That's what that's saying. So now you're getting things started with hidden goals. You so busy worrying about over here how to help these motherfuckers. You don't forgot who you are. What you need to be doing with your hidden goals. Reach your goals. Reach your goals. Get yourself lined up with a motherfucker that you're on the same track with. So you can keep up with what's going on and what's up with you. That's what you're doing, Virgo. It is. Somewhere along the way, I told you, yesterday I said that shit. My phone wouldn't stop ringing For that motherfucker run for about 30, 40 minutes. I was getting perturbed and irritated. But that was telling me somebody was coming in to distract you from getting the word. So that means somebody, see, God now either cut that off between you, whoever you went over here to see, or who coming to see you. Spirit said, they are distracting you from what you need to know, where you going. If you do not do it right, Spirit said he gonna move you. You gonna move. Why? It said it right here. That person ain't supposed to be around you because you are moving forward. So if this person is around you, guess what? Guess what? What it is, Spirit? I just said it. You're going to be at a distance. God Spirit finna move you. This year, this is 6 and 3. This is the year of the 9. Baby, you finna go. You may not feel like you finna go. If you somewhere you ain't, Spirit said your time there is up. Whether it's a county, a city, a state, your ass going somewhere else. Hear me when I tell you. Because him not playing. Him is not playing. It's time for you to go. I'm telling you, it's a shootout. This goddamn shootout is on my nerves, y'all. It is. It's rocking me. That was a gang of people. I got that yesterday. It's a gang violence. I'm telling you, I got it. Earlier today. I don't know. It was in that first reading. Gang violence, HIV, and 3 people. 3 people got shot from a gang violence because a bitch had HIV. I got that. I saw that in the reading. But I'm about to come back with that. Okay? But respect yourself. So many people do. So many people do. I gotta come back with this, y'all, because it's eating at me. The smoke is clearing. Smoke is clearing. And you got respect right there where you had to give it to yourself. This is some type of... I got to go. That shit eating at me. Oh, it's eating at me. Whoo. Somebody put this on you. It's in the reverse, but you couldn't see the card like to this. So somebody's trying to take this away. This girl right here, yeah, somebody don't want you in rich girl energy. They don't want you in that. Why? Because they see you ascending. They don't want you to do no such a shit. No. What they say to you is, you better off without me. I told you. That person know that they don't need to be around you. Because that person is a piece of shit. That person is less... They got their own life to live. I ain't even going to say what I was going to say. That wouldn't have been right. That person is less fortunate than you. But in order for that person to... They're not going to grow with you. And I know y'all feel this person. You care about them and all of that. But this person is not going to grow with you. They're not. They're not even going to become this. And you shocked again. Yeah. They're not going to become this. Because they too busy trying to... They like being low vibrational. They're not going to grow up. They refused their ascension several times. They don't want to grow. They don't want to be in rich girl material. This person rather get it how they... Yeah. However they feel like they need to get it. And God says it's a different road for you, right? It's a different road for you. So, I love y'all. And I'm going to see you on this next read. Okay? Just know. God loves you. And that's the main thing that matters. If don't nobody else love you, fuck them and feed them the most best burnt roaches that they could ever have. But don't be mad at a person who ain't got their shit together. That's on purpose. That ain't your fault. Alright? I love you, and I'm going to talk to you in a minute.